James Deane is killing it here in round number 2, and he's going against the big boss man, my gosh, in the top 32. What was the discussion like between you and Von Gittin Jr.?
So there's, you know, he's wearing many hats. He's a team owner, he's a badass driver, and now we're ending up battling in the first battle, opening up the show here at Formula Drift Atlanta. Not exactly what we wanted, so I think he was thinking about it more than I was. So for me, you know, to win an event, to feel the best after doing well, you want to beat the best, you know what I mean? So I want a straight up battle. And he was a bit, he didn't know what to think at the start, but when we started talking about it, he came on this morning and he is ready to battle. So I think it's going to be a crazy way to start the show here today. I'm very excited. These two cars are working great. He's a master at this track, and we're going to be not trying to give him an easy time. So we're going to push hard and put on a show for the amazing fans here.
Yeah. And I love that, and that you're finally feeling 100% and going against a driver that is going to be a heads-up driver. That must inspire a lot of confidence for you.
For me personally, you know, often having a big battle in top 32 is really difficult. But in a way, when you're battling a top driver, you know, if it goes wrong, then you're beaten by one of the best. So it's not that hard to take as if, you know, something went wrong and everyone was expecting you to win. So this is a straight-up battle, and no matter what happens, one of the RTRs will move on to top 16. And we'll be pushing hard to go as far as we can tonight, whoever it is.
James.
The boss man, two-time champion, who could play dark horse in this whole scenario because he's only doing 2 rounds this year. This round and Irwindale.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I'm holding my breath.
Okay, so don't hold it too long. Okay, don't black out on it. Here we go. Well, we're about to black out because James the Machine Deane versus Von Gittin Jr. James Deane leads in an AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5FD. Comes in, look at that, pulling that left tire up. And Von Gittin Jr. goes into the dirt and now comes up the hill into that horseshoe. These are bucket Broncos here, so it is fitting. Von Gittin Jr. gets in the dirt a little bit. Here comes James Deane. Tight is right there on that inside clip number 2. Now coming back down the hill into that last inside clip, which is the first. He does tap it, but overall, a really good run by James Deane. I'll tell you, Von Gittin Jr. not duplicated. James says, nah, man. No, he says, I will be pissed if he just flops for me.
Yeah.
I want to earn it.
That was no flop. There was no flop.
Okay. you can tell yourself that. I don't know. What does the internet say? We'll see. Here we go. Von Gittin Jr., James the Machine Deane. Von Gittin Jr., great initiation. James Deane. And I know he's going to earn it. He's going to earn it properly, but I'd hate to see them go and crash or a scenario like that. There goes James Deane. Oh, Von goes wide in an outside zone 2. James Deane. Oh, he goes for the pass. Boom, there we go, baby. Von Gittin Jr. gets it back. He says, hey, I'm sorry, boss. Be step on your toes. Let's come back and bring it back. James the Machine Deane. He says, my bad. Interest things there, but overall, it's James Deane. Regardless of what happened Thursday going to today, if it's, I say it's team orders, regardless, guess what? James Deane gets the win. He's moving on. He's your points leader. Up next, he's your current points leader, winner, James Taylor Deane. He's seen fire, he's seen rain, and he currently leads the championship after 1 round. He takes out the boss man, and here he is in the top 16. Ben Hobson holding it high. He's too tall to hold him down. Here we go. 3-time Formula Drift champion, AutoZone, Optima, Penzo, NGK, Mustang, RTR, Spec 5, FD. Put some respect on it. James the Machine Deane.
We're going to see these cars going faster and faster and faster, and the driver's going to have to adapt.
Here we go. 1 car leads, 1 car chases. James Deane, the higher qualified driver for us. He is our current points leader. James the Machine Deane will lead. Dylan the Dozer Hughes in the chase position. James Deane, that Ford Mustang, coming to that first front clip. Whoa! Lifting that front tire once again. You can see how loose that suspension is. Dylan the Dozer Hughes, he's going to try to chase him down. But James Deane, masterclass, puts it right there in that second outside zone. That's the inside clip. That's the second inside clip. Out here, that is the course indicator. Now coming back down the hill, the first inside clip is the last inside clip. So James Deane, with him knocking over, him or Dylan. Again, you just have to go up your muscle memory. O'Reilly GT Radial BMW. James Deane tip to tail with that AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. Whoa, James, he gets with Dylan Hughes, but Dylan Hughes takes a lick and it keeps on ticking. Going that first outside zone, that rumble strip. Going to the second. Oh, he puts that back tire in. Now again, deduction, not an incomplete. Did that one one back left tire. James Deane, he does have good proximity, good transition. Dylan Hughes, very fluid. Wraps it around that last inside clip.
It's not a great idea. It has a tendency to tear the tire right off the wheel, so you have to be very careful.
Here we go, Jacob. Slide him left for James, slide him right for Dylan Hughes. James gets 1 vote, 2 votes. James, the Machine Deane, gets the win unanimously. James Deane gets it done.
To give it to Odie this time.
All right, thank you, Robin and Sheeta, for elaborating right there. Here we go with the, is this our first battle? First battle of the Grade 8. First battle of the Grade 8. James the Machine Deane, tall drink of water. An All-American battle here of the vehicles. Matt Field, the Beast of the Bay. Now, oh, where's Matt Field going? Matt Field, he goes to left field as James the Machine Deane powers his way in that first outside zone. Now into the second outside zone. James Deane, our current points leader. Matt Field, that Borley exhaust Corvette, having some issues here. And keep in mind, he used his competition timeout. So you only get one competition timeout. He used it previously when Jeff Jones had the D beating. He didn't need to do that. And wow, what Jeff Jones had that D beating in his previous battle. Red lights extinguished, and it's go time. Here we go. Set it! Matt Field, James the Machine Deane, our current points leader, 3-time champion. He'd love to get a 4th, and Matt Field would love to get his 1st. But now let's see if he's running 100%, see if he's got a little loss for his throat, and he gets that unsprung voice. There it is. Now it's loud and proud of that Borley exhaust. Goes to that first outside zone. Now coming in second outside zone. You can see James the Machine Deane now coming in. And there we go. And look at, I'm telling you, with Matt Field maybe being down on power, having those issues, James, you can see the good proximity, good angle. Now coming in that final clip. I mean, all signs are saying, unfortunately, for Matt Field, James Deane, that chase position, that was a tough one.
Yeah, James had his number all through that chase. He made a lot of great predictions. He pushed.
The Tupac statue anymore here in Atlanta?
I
used to visit too. I don't know if they have it anymore. I'm kind of bummed on it. But there it is. James the Machine Deane gets the win. It's unanimous.
I guess not develop as fast, but now the cool thing is we're going to get a massive development in parts after this. So we've seen it happen with angle kits, we've seen it happen with tires, suspension, all this. So they're running these 1010s all the time.
Absolutely.
They're going through a lot of engines, and I mean, next we'll see what happens with horsepower.
Yeah, talk about this.
Right?
At 11, James Deane in Long Beach. Here we go. James Deane, Fredric Aasbo, the winner here, goes on against Simon Olsen. You know who's guaranteed a podium? James Deane, guaranteed 3rd, even if he loses. And of course, because Odie, you know, that would be crazy. But here we go. James Machine Deane, our points leader, going against Fredric Aasbo, currently 5th in points. 6-time champions between these guys, 3 aside. James Deane back at it. Seeing that speed there, mile per hour, lifting it up. You can see the accelerometer there on the field going into that first and now into the horseshoe. Ooh, James Deane comes a little bit short on that second outside zone. Now past that second inside clip in the horseshoe. Fredric Aasbo navigates outside of the horseshoe. Now past and past where that oil was. So that's good. I think we're seeing smoke. Not seeing it get loose. That's a good thing. Back is clear. Thank you so much to the staff.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. I'm just, you know.
So there's some redemption that Aasbo wants back here.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Fredric Aasbo, the Norwegian Hammer out front. James the Machine Deane. Again, 3 championships but on either side. And here's Aasbo, big angle. James Deane buried in that Nitto tire smoke. Now coming up the hill. Big angle from Aasbo. Look at this. Can he get it back? Really well done on that second outside zone by Aasbo. James wasn't out there. Look at that dial. Oh, wow. Headlight to tail light on that transition between Aasbo and Deane around that final clip. And James, massive angle, he slaps back using all the course. That was a tank slapper, a knee slapper, and he was slapping the base big time. Dude, that transition every team is doing, just really driving for that victory on every single run. We saw in 32 on how electric that was. Here we go. Who's going against? Simon Olsen. Aasbo gets 1 vote, 2 votes. There it is. Fredric Aasbo's going to the final.